Good morning. This is Grassroots Rising, and I'm Jimmy Skogard. Today I'm going to talk about the structural steel of society. Let's start off with a definition of agency. Before we even talk about buildings or politics, we have to talk about agency. In its purest form, agency is the power to act. It is the freedom of choice. It is the absolute, unyielding power to decide for oneself. In a representative democracy, that agency doesn't belong to a party, a committee, a room full of insiders. It belongs to you. When we talk about the structural steel of our society, we're talking about your right to look at the landscape, weigh the options, and make a choice without a middleman narrowing the field before you even get to the ballot box. Every massive building has steel inside its walls. Most days we trust the roof and go about our business. We only notice the frame when the wind screams, when the walls crack, or when we feel the floors start to shift beneath our boots. Government works the same way. We see the Capitol Dome, the county commission rooms. The real structural steel isn't in the stone and mortar. The real structure is in the collective agency of the people, you and me. We scatter to live our lives, to raise our kids and chase down our own dreams, but we recognize the absolute necessity of organizing together to pick our leaders. We're the ones who hold the weight in this system. But right now that frame is bending. We have a group of individuals who have taken a step too far. They want to hijack your agency. They want to pre-screen the candidates and hand us a pre-approved list and tell us just to sign the dotted line. That isn't a gate, it's a wall. When a private organization tries to own the doorway to public office, it prevents reform. It stops the people living within the system from regulating the system. In Wyoming, our standard is simple. Leave us alone. We want to be left alone to live with dignity. We demand that power stays answerable. When the party starts trying to control us instead of representing us, they're attempting to strip you of the power to decide for yourself. Control is something we must strongly resist. The theater. We need representatives who show up to do the actual heavy work of government, fix the roads, provide for schools, provide for the common defense. We don't need them out there supporting pedophiles. We don't need them out there selling off our public lands or shielding money and privilege. The legislative branch isn't a stage for a theater. It's not a place to hide behind labels and perform outrage while the foundation rots. Labels are just tools used to work on our basic human instincts. They're used to distract us while the system is redesigned to support wealth and promote inequality. When the government stops serving the people and starts serving the approved few, we have to step back and ask, are we okay with giving up our agency? Or are we going to fight back and preserve the freedom of choice for the generations to come? Our founders built 3 branches of government for a reason. That equality is a load-bearing beam. When the legislative branch cedes its authority, the whole building begins to lean. We cannot allow a system where money gets a private hallway and regular citizens told to wait outside. Whether you're a mechanic, a nurse, a rancher, you carry the same civic duty. One person, one voice, one choice. That's the steel that keeps us upright. Every generation decides whether to maintain the structure or let it crumble. We can accept a system of approved voices, or we can demand a system where every candidate faces the people directly. Who benefits from this control? Who gets screened out when this list is pre-selected? Those aren't just questions. They're the maintenance required to keep a society free and standing. Structural steel doesn't ask for applause. It holds. It carries the weight in silence and keeps the building upright when the pressure is on. That's our job now. Hold the line for local government. Hold the line for our own right to decide. The steel is us, and we are rising. If you're tired of watching public power drift into the hands of private and wealthy individuals, stand up. Agency means you have the power to decide your future. Don't let anyone screen you out of the process. Join the movement and reclaim your power at skogard2026.org. I thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.